This week on Wildcat News, Johnston County School email accounts are hacked.
The price of prom tickets are analyzed.
And one teacher spends his pastime ghost hunting.
All these stories and more are coming up because Wildcat News starts now. Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Nick Reeser.
And I'm Jamie SNOVER. Recently, school email accounts were hacked, sending around emails with dangerous attachments. Chase Faircloth finds out more.
The county was recently attacked with emails that contained malicious content. Anessa Holm and Abby Barber tell us what these emails are like.
A lot of times these emails are designed either to get you to provide any of your sensitive information. The email may ask you to click on an attachment, and once you open that attachment, it'll request information from you, maybe like your name or your password or some other information.
At first I thought it was a harmless email because the last part of the email was johnston.k12.nc.us. I opened the email and I saw that there was an encrypted document on it, and so I didn't touch the document and I deleted the email.
Holm explains what to do if you receive one of these emails.
If you receive one of these emails, you may not notice at first that it is one of these emails because it will come from someone whose name you recognize, but the way the email is worded will be a little bit vague or weird for that person. It's not going to use the same language that your friends would or your teachers would. And it'll come with an attachment, usually that's something vague like school agreement or shipping documents, something like that. So you may recognize the name, but if it's a weird attachment or a weird subject line, don't open it, delete it, and then I'd also recommend maybe just changing your email password just for security's sake.
Barber recognizes that emails may not be as secure as students expect.
It's made me realize that our emails aren't as safe as we actually think they are, because a lot of people think that they're really safe since the school gives them to us, but I think everyone should change their email passwords just in case.
I'm Chase Faircloth, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Chase.
Ariel Andrews attended the recent Impact Student Ministries rally where students came together in worship.
Last Friday, Impact Student Ministries held a non-denominational church service through P7 that was open to the general public.
P7 is a national organization that allows students all over the country to have Bible studies in their school, and it basically backs us up to where we have laws behind us so we can have these clubs without being told we can't.
Smith and MONTIA RHODES share their experience.
This rally impacted me in a personal way, from just seeing students getting something out of it, from really engaging in it and watching them react to what was spoke about.
It made me think more about how I was living my life, because he mentioned a lot about how we're not active Christians and how we're not involved with God as we're supposed to, but yet we still expect things to happen in our life that involves him and that you feel like he can help with. So it made me think a lot about like the music I listen to and the stuff that I do throughout the day. A lot of people were really feeling this service, like it was really powerful. But I was really surprised at how everybody adjusted to an auditorium instead of, a church. There were a lot of people praying, and it was like legit prayer. It wasn't anything anybody was playing around with. Everyone was they were into the service.
RHODES says that the goal of the rally was to impact the school.
It's to make sure that we're a light to basically the school's darkness. It's just to reach out to kids our age and show them the importance of being involved with God.
I'm Ariel Andrews, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Ariel.
Prom is right around the corner and tickets are now on sale. Eric Bean discovers more about the $45 price tag.
Prom tickets are on sale this week until March the 11th. This year, however, the price of the ticket has been increased by $5 since last year.
Now, all the money is used to pay for different bills like the ballroom and the different decorations we want to do, and to pay for like the food and stuff like that, and the catering and the tablecloths, things like that.
Prom committee estimates that 75% of each ticket goes to pay for the facilities. The remaining 25% pays for decorations, a DJ, photo booth, and linens. Prom committee raised the price due to a decreased class size, but still believes the price is fair.
I think that the prices are pretty decent for our prom because we still have to pay for all the decorations, and we have to pay for the space and all the food, and it helps Miss Davis out with the deposits for next year.
The committee also states that the ticket prices are mid-range for our area when compared to other schools. The committee takes its responsibility to deliver a positive prom experience to heart.
I guess as a committee member, I would want everyone to enjoy it, so I would want everything to look nice and like have nice decorations and nice food, and so everybody can have a good time, so it wouldn't feel like they wasted their money.
I'm Eric Bean, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Eric.
Over the past summer, a group experienced many different cultures from all around the globe. This summer, students will travel to over 7 European countries, while in 2 years, they will visit Australia. Kim Kemp tells us why someone should experience a trip like this.
It inspires confidence because just being able to say that you've been somewhere else, that you've navigated their culture, you've navigated a different transportation system, you've seen a lot of the places that are of historical value firsthand. You know, students can learn, you know, not only about the places we're going, but about themselves as well. I think the students who have been in the past would agree that they feel more confident in being able to go out and do things, to go places, to take chances, you know, not think, oh, that's too big, I could never do that. So yeah, there's a lot of advantages, but I think that is just as valuable as actually going to these places.
Leaving the country is expensive. The trip last year cost about $4,000. However, Katie Bowden and Kemp think the experience is worth it.
I chose to go on this trip because it seemed like a really fun experience and something that you don't get to do every day or in your lifetime a lot, so I thought it would be a good experience. A student should go because it really expands your worldview and it gives you a different point of view and perspective of the world.
Definitely try to go. Fundraising has been, you know, something that some students have taken part in. Some students, you know, found other ways to fund it. You know, talking to friends and family and grandparents, to, you know, Christmas presents, you know, whatever it takes to get there. It's a trip of a lifetime.
Along with teaching, Mark Anderson has a unique pastime. Anastasia Lineski gives us more.
Mark Anderson started investigating the paranormal 3 years ago when he noticed that shows like Ghost Hunters weren't getting the job done. He started by buying his own equipment and investigating himself.
I've had experiences. I grew up in a haunted house in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So my autobiography tells you the story about that. But that's what got me into it, and all through my life, a lot of things have been happening which drew me right to the paranormal.
Anderson is a computer engineering teacher as well as a paranormal investigator. He explains how he balances the two. I
had been a law enforcement officer prior to becoming a teacher, so investigations is in my soul.
Anderson and his team have been to many investigations, which they name according to where it is located. Places such as the Museum of Albemarle, Crybaby Lane, Camden Jail, and more.
What we do is we investigate any house where people think they have any type of paranormal experiences, and we decide through the investigation if there's any evidence, if there is any spirits there. We also determine if the spirits are evil or if they can harm anybody in the house. If somebody were to call us and say, we think somebody's bothering our child, we immediately take that one, because they have the precedence over any other investigation.
Anderson gives his philosophies on the paranormal.
I feel as though spirits are just about everywhere. It's just that you can't see them or hear them. If for some reason all of a sudden you feel a cold spot, or your hair starts standing up, or you feel a poke, chances are something's trying to get your attention.
I'm Anastasia Lineski, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Anna.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Nick Reeser.
And I'm Jamie Snover. Thanks for watching and have a great week.